Oh, I forgot to turn my light on. Hold on, guys. Yes. Let there be light. Hi, guys. How are you? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not. Yes. Good. Hello. This is not the best wine. Hi, guys. Hi, John. Hi, Adam. Hi, Sue. Adrian. Okay. So the reason I have wine, no, I don't really drink wine. I don't really drink a lot, period. But thank you, Jennifer. Um, but I went to go make myself a drink. And those of you that know me, I know it's been a while since we've done one of these. So thank you for being here. But hi, Courtney. I went to go make myself a drink, and then I realized your girl's out of Jack Daniels. So this is some wine that when I went to Arizona on our road trip, we had a dog sitter come stay at our house the entire time we were gone. And she left a bottle of wine in my fridge. So I'm taking advantage of it because this is the only alcohol I have in the house. But this is what it is. This is what I'm drinking. It's got it's I don't know, it's very sweet, which is another reason why I'm not such a big fan of wine. I don't like the dry wine, like dry red. Ugh. But I also don't like stuff that's too sweet. I know you guys are probably like, you drink Diet Coke and Jack honey, like that's as sweet as it gets, but it's really not. Hi, Debbie. Butterfly Whisperer. Yes. I know it's been a while. Hi, Guadalupe. Mia. My 12-year-old doesn't like alcohol yet. She better never like it. um You like dry wine, Sue? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm looking at myself in like the screen here, and if you notice this side of my hair a little bit more fluffy, and you're not following me on Instagram, and you didn't see my most recent post, I straightened my hair today and I was like this much done. Like I had this much to go, and my flat iron broke. Like the wire just broke. I was so mad. I've had this thing for 6 years. I bought it in Tennessee and it was like $250. So now I need a new flat iron. And it came with like a little travel one. So I'm in the bathroom trying to finish this side of my hair with a straight iron that's like this big. It was hilarious. I should have had Mia take a picture. Hi, Sharon. Where have I been? Oh, you know, just trying to get through this year. Janice, do you drink wine? Cheers to everybody that's sipping on anything, whether it's wine or a beer or a sparkling water. Because I almost grabbed a sparkling water instead of the wine, but I was like, you know what? My flat iron just broke. I need a drink. Let's see. So I'm reading my comments on my computer because I can't see them on my phone, which is what I'm using for my camera. So if you see me veering off this way, it's because I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but there's a little bit of a lag. So bear with me here. Hey, Steve. So, how has everybody been? How's everybody doing? I literally came here with nothing to talk about. Let's see. Flavored sparkling water for Adrian. Yeah, I got a new one that's called hibiscus something. Oh, it's so good. What is up with my comments over here? Hello. Okay, I'm gonna do something really quick. Give me a second. Pop out chat. Hello, chat. Have I mentioned how much I hate YouTube? Did you enjoy Bly Manor? Jennifer asks. Yes. So no spoilers. I won't be giving any spoilers, and don't do spoilers in the comments, guys. Let's be nice. If you haven't seen it yet, but I I found myself doing a lot of like expectations because if you're watching The Haunting of Bly Manor, chances are you've seen The Haunting of Hill House. And Hill House, again, no spoilers, was absolutely amazing, like terrifying. It was very scary for me. And I love scary movies. But The Haunting of Bly Manor was scary, but it was like soul crushing. Like I cried and I got scared. And it was like a ray of emotions. So it's really good. I loved it. I read mixed reviews though. I was like, what are these people talking about, man? It was great. Cheryl, hello, you're in Chicago? Eating Elios and chillin'. What is Elios? At first, I thought that said elotes, and I was like, oh my God, I love elotes. Now I want one. I remember trying to use my blow dryer on Putacana. It started making a noise I never heard before, and it hasn't worked right since. Blame the airplane. I swear, like anytime I fly somewhere, if I'm bringing makeup or anything, like usually it's my makeup, like something explodes. Something is exploding in my carry-on makeup bag from like just the like compression and the altitude. So just blame the airplane. Just received my new hat from Not Dude. I love it. Thank you, Adam. That's so sweet. Adam's hats are amazing. Like, the quality is great. Frozen pizza. Oh, frozen pizza. Elio's is frozen pizza. I've been on a frozen pizza kick. I don't know if I talked about this with my friends or if I've talked about this in a video, but I've been eating a lot of frozen pizzas. Like, we make them probably twice a week. Is that bad? It's way cheaper than ordering a pizza for a family of five just to put on like two frozen pizzas. Probably not the greatest for you, but tea for me. It's 11 a.m. in Brisbane. Ooh, you're on the other side of the world. Currently watching Hill House. Literally paused to join your chat. Bly was so sad. Oh my gosh. So you haven't seen Hill House? So you watched Bly before Hill House. That's interesting. Unless you're just watching Hill House again, which I will be doing because Mia hasn't seen Hill House and she watched Bly. So I was like, well, now you have to watch Hill House. Giving my baby a bath. Oh, I miss those days. I enjoy scary movies, but sometimes all I need to do is have a dream. I have scary ones. You know, my dreams become like way more, what's the word I'm looking for? Prolific? After I watch scary movies. Every single time I watch a Michael Myers movie, like any one of the Halloweens, he is in my dream chasing me with a really big knife. But I love him. Frozen cauliflower pizza from Costco is the bomb. I have yet to try cauliflower pizza crust, but I hear good things. No, I hadn't seen Hill House. I think it's scarier. Hill House beats working. Yeah. Yeah, Hill House is scary. I thought cauliflower pizza would be lame, but don't knock it till you try it. No, I have heard great things about it. I hear like a lot of people say that they can't taste the difference. Wait, Steve said squeeze the air out first. Squeeze the air out of what? Did I miss something? Is that an inside joke? I don't think so. Oh, my carry-on? Oh, no. So, yes, I knew that, but I can't squeeze the air out because I have like these little like they're concealer click pens. So they're hard. And like you click it and the stuff comes out. And it's not a tube. So I can't do that. and it always explodes, and it's my favorite one. So usually I bring the one like, because when I say explode, I don't mean it like goes everywhere and like is unusable. I just mean that like the pressure pushes some of it out. So I have one that I specifically bring with me on planes, and it's like my crappy one, and then I have a good one that I leave at home. Hi, Teresa. How are you? If you're here and you're a member, I just want to say thank you so much for being a member. You guys are so sweet. I had a dream last night that a small red ribbon turned into a small red, blue, and yellow dragon. Oh my God. It was the first dream I've remembered in months. That's creepy. Like dragon, like little dragon in Mulan, or like dragon, like Sleeping Beauty dragon, because there's a difference. Janice, I'm pretty sure I ordered a hat. Forgot it. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, okay. Just dump the toppings on the card box pizza box and you got cauliflower pizza. Oh, you trying to say it tastes like cardboard? I don't think so. I've heard really good things about cauliflower crust. Steven, Fired Pie has the best cauliflower pizza. Is that a place in Arizona? Guys, I'm going to Arizona and I'm a little scared, like a little bit. So I haven't flown since flown. What's the right word? I haven't flown. That's the right word. Since March. When I was in Arizona was the last time, like was when the start of the pandemic happened. So it was like all the toilet paper was gone. I came home, grocery stores were being like ransacked. It was like War of the Worlds. It was ridiculous. And then I haven't flown anywhere. Flew anywhere? Swear it doesn't sound right. Since then. So I'm a little scared. But I was doing a little bit of panicking today about it. And then on the news, thank you, Sue. On the news, it said, get this, that you have a chance of getting COVID on an airplane. It's like the same chance that you have getting struck by lightning. You guys, that made me feel really good. I don't know how accurate that information is, but they've been testing it, I guess, for the past 6 months. They did some tests because, masks are required. So that pretty much stops particles from flying all over the place, germs escaping. So, yeah. They've been testing it for 6 months, and I guess the HEPA filter that's in the back of the plane is supposed to be like very, very good. It kills like 99.99% of bacteria, and it recycles like every 3 to 6 minutes, which is impressive. It really is. Hello from the Philippines. Wow. Now I want pizza. Same. A dragon like the kids show Dragons Rescue Riders. I don't know if I've ever seen that, but I'm taking it's not like Scary Dragon if it's a kids show. That is very weird. Has anyone found Becca's new soil anywhere? I checked in Mesquite Valley in Tucson, can't find it. Sounds really good. Debbie, I ordered mine from Amazon. Mainly because I'm in Chicago. But I think that there's only a select amount of stores. It's at Eco Grow in Tucson. There you go. Adam knows facts. But yeah, I ordered mine from Amazon because I'm not local. It's a pothos watering night and chilling in bed and watching TV kind of night. I love those nights. If you're new here, hi. I don't think anybody's new though. I have a podcast with my friends, and we were recording today, me, Adam, and Becca. And I was telling them that the other day, like I just had a day where I did not want to move from my couch. Like I did not want to move from my couch. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I post a lot on Instagram stories. So if you're looking for like a little sneak peek into what I'm doing throughout the day, definitely follow me on Instagram at my clean leaves. But I was like, "I'm not moving from this couch. I'm gonna watch scary movies all day." And I literally did. Like, I can't believe I stayed on the couch all day. It was funny. I think I watched like 6 movies. Got up to pee, got up to eat, and really I didn't get up to eat. I just got up to get food and then I ate on my couch. It was a great day. Oh, Janice figured it out. Yay! Just repurchase. Listen to the podcast every Monday. Absolutely love this week's podcast. I was crying when Anna was telling a story. Loving your stories lately. I was genuinely impressed how many movies you watched that day. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you guys are following me on Instagram. And I'm glad you guys know about the podcast and that you're listening. We have gotten such a great response from it. It's been so much fun. Like, genuinely, it's probably the easiest, most like relaxing job I've ever had. Like, and it's not even really like I don't consider it a job. It's just so great, like, to get together with them and record once a week. We record on Thursdays and then we upload on Mondays, but we are a few weeks behind. Um, just because Becca moved across the country and the holidays are coming up and we all have different stuff going on, but it is so much fun. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I think I could speak for all 3 of us when I say we're really excited for you guys to listen to the upcoming episodes. Yay, I'm so glad someone wants hold on, just cut off. Just wants to veg on a couch or recliner. This COVID thing makes us so tired. Yeah, this year's been really weird. Apparently it's Mental Health Month in Canada. Is it Mental Health Awareness Month here? I thought that October was just breast cancer awareness, but I could be wrong. Um, but I was watching Samantha Ravindall's recent upload, her YouTube video. She's a makeup artist. If you don't watch makeup YouTube, I do. I love it. Hello, I'm from Denver. And it was like an hour video on mental health awareness and just like her story and her struggles with mental health. And it was really eye-opening. Like, I was listening to her and I was like, man, a lot of these things that she's describing, I've definitely felt this year. And I mean, obviously, I'm sure it comes from just the state that the world's in still and like the unknown and all that. Hello, Brittany. How are you? Um, Hi, Kim. How's everybody doing? So, hey, Stephanie. Sorry. So, like, it's weird. It's like, do I have like some slight form of depression? Is it the year? Is it the time we're in? I don't know, but it's been crazy. So I do have those days where like I just don't want to do anything, and mm, I don't know. We'll see. Yes, and ironically, I've been uncharacteristically depressed. Yeah, Adrian. Uncharacteristically is a big word. I can barely say that, but same thing with me. I've never ever experienced any form of depression. I'm usually a very happy, easygoing person, but when things just are uncertain, it can do something to somebody, you know? It has been a waste, Janice. It has been a total waste. Like, for real. I mean, I'm speaking obviously for myself and probably for a lot of other people, but maybe for some people it wasn't. Maybe for some people they got to, work from home and enjoy spending more time with their families and they didn't get sick or nobody they knew got sick. But I think we're at a point now where so many of us know people that have been sick or that, God forbid, died because of this. And it's just really hitting home for a lot of people. Thanks, Matthew. It's gigantic. I have 4 of these and I got them at the Dollar Tree. They were $1 a piece and they're the thickest wine glasses I've ever had. I've gotten really expensive ones from like friends, like as gifts and from like Crate and Barrel and like all these fancy schmancy wine glasses and they break because they're like paper thin. $1 at the Dollar Tree. Seriously. I feel like the year is flying by, but also dragging. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. It does feel like that. It's like the days are really, really long, but this year has just like, I can't believe we're halfway through October. Like, that blows my mind. Seriously. Ooh, Crate and Barrel has this black skull incense burner. Ooh. I used to decorate so much, and now I just really don't decorate as much anymore. Like, we have a few things here and there, but I'm curious to know, like, are you guys big decorators? Like, do you guys have big houses that you decorate? Do you decorate in front? Millennial Planter, hello. How are you? Hi, Susie. Do you have any fall? Can you guys hear me? I'm a wreck. Yes? Okay. I just turned off my Bluetooth. I don't know. Something must have happened with my Bluetooth. Is it echoey now, though? I hate that. Good, good, good. What was I talking about? I totally forgot. Oh, yeah. So my app came up saying that like your time has run out. But that kind of makes me mad because it's like, well, if I forget to close out of my app, is it counting me being on there? So am I really not on Instagram as long as I think I'm on Instagram? Interesting. Okay, good. I'm glad that I'm back. Okay, okay. Let me see where I left off because I don't know what happened. Some friends want to get on a Zoom call and carve pumpkins together. I'm like, nah, bro. Cheers. So did you guys hear my story about the app, or did my sound cut out before that? Like my Instagram app and how I set a timer for myself? Did you hear any of that? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll retell it. Hold on. Okay, so I have a problem with social media. Not really. Well, I feel like we all do. But I'm on my phone too much. So there is something in iPhone, and with Androids too, I believe, and whatever other phones are out there, that you can set a timer for yourself on whatever apps that you feel like you're on too much. So like with the kids, they play Minecraft. So we set like an hour time limit for Minecraft. Or like Mia goes on Pinterest a lot, so she can set like a timer for herself. And you can keep track of how long you've been on your phone throughout the day. Screen time is what it's called. So I set a timer, or I set a limit for myself of an hour, and my timer popped up on my phone and said, you're gonna exceed the limit. Do you want to bypass it for today, or like add 15 minutes or whatever? And I allow myself an hour a day on Instagram, but I'm not on Instagram right now. So I must have left the app open and it's like on in the background on my phone, but it's thinking that I'm on it. So that makes me kind of mad. So that's when I lost sound, because I like bypassed it because I didn't want to get out of here and like go to Instagram and just, whatever. But that might have cut out my sound. So yeah, that's my app story. Okay, let me see if I missed anything else. Oh, decorating. I like to decorate, but I'm restricted by renting. We rent a small house, and I've always had a lot of Halloween decorations, but I don't have a lot of shelving, like to put things on. We don't have an entertainment center. We don't have like shelving units. Plants cover my shelving units. So I don't really have a lot of places to put them, and we have downsized throughout the past few years, like where we're living. So I don't really either, but had to bring my plants inside in preparation for the cold. My wife freaked when she saw them and decided to count up to 123. Kendra, 123 is not that bad as long as Matthew is taking care of them. Are you taking care of them, Matthew? I have 95 in my kitchen alone. So take what I say with a grain of salt, Kendra. I need fertilizer suggestions for my Monstera elbow. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's weak when I'll slip up. Adam said, what are you using now? Just water? He's a nurturing guy, Debbie. I've been using diluted fish waste from my fish tank. My other Monstera loves it. That's interesting. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I would check the roots, but if you're not using any actual fertilizer, well, diluted fish waste, there's got to be some type of fertilizer in there, all natural. But I would say check the roots if you haven't been already. And if it's still putting out thick, fresh, healthy roots, then maybe I would just try to train it. Maybe it's looking for something to climb up. I have a Monstera in back of me, and it doesn't have a stake or anything. And the stems are just getting so long where it's starting to droop too. But the leaves are fine. Oh, you said the roots look perfectly healthy. Yeah, so I would say maybe try to train it. Maybe try to give it a moss pole. Do you have it on a moss pole? I'm so sorry. Oh, no, you didn't say that. Okay. Roots are growing like crazy white and fuzzy. Yeah, I would try to train it. Is it on a moss pole? Let's ask that question first. LOL, this popped up in my next up when I was watching a gaming video. What's this channel about? Hi, Games Perfect One. It's a plant channel. You may or may not be interested. But what game were you playing? I usually decorate all out, but this year I've cut down, way down. I feel like people aren't buying as much decorations this year because maybe there's not going to be a lot of trick-or-treaters, which makes me really sad because one, did you know Halloween's on a Saturday this year? These poor kids have been waiting, like if you're 7, you've been waiting your whole life for this day. Or 6, whatever. You've been waiting your whole year for this day. For Saturday Halloween. Man, like that shit only came like twice when we were kids, you know? Same, okay, so why am I being referred to gamers? That's kind of funny. I mean, whatever. Oops, sorry. So, hold on one second, guys. Hey, Mia, you bring them in here. There's a lot of gamers in here. That's very interesting. So I feel like these poor kids, like they're not going to be able to really go trick-or-treating. I don't know. Adrian, I'm going to be there for Halloween. My kids don't want to do anything. I don't think they're going to get dressed up. I don't know if they're going to go trick-or-treating. Jay actually has a photo shoot on Halloween. So Mia's going to be with her dad. This is so funny and interesting to me that there's like 6 gamers in here that my video is recommended in. Hey guys, can you guys lay down? Lay down. Can you make them lay down? So I'm going to be in Halloween, and my mom is convinced that there are going to be the same amount of trick-or-treaters. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to set up like a table. She has this foyer, like walkway outside. So the kids have to like walk all the way through this hallway to get to her door. And I think we're going to set up a table, and we're going to put like little goodie bags on the table. And then we're going to have like the door open with the screen open so we could see the kids, but we'll still be inside. And then we can just tell them to take one bag. And if they take more, then we'll chase them down the street. I've bought those faux carnivore plant Target hide and eek bouquet. Oh, I've seen those. Do they like make noises, like sounds? Those are fun. I bought skull ice cube trays to make drinks for me. Does that count as festive? 100%. Uh-oh. Din, 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 din. Running out. A Halloween on a Saturday, and it's a full moon, Courtney. Yes. That's what I was going to say. And it's a full moon. It's like every Halloween, like every person that celebrates Halloween, it's like the best. And it's freaking 2020. Like, what kind of crap is that? Hello, Crystal. How are you? Hey, cut it out. Sorry. Okay, let me see. We want to give out candy, but we're scared of the COVID. Yeah, I ran out of wine. That sucks. Well, there's this much left. This will get me through. We're only going to be on for another 30 minutes, y'all. I think we're doing like a Halloween scavenger hunt in the house for the nieces. That's cute. People were talking about like holidays today on TV and just kind of saying like with Thanksgiving and stuff, like they're worried about people getting together, and it's like, yeah, it's family, but it is kind of like if you don't know where they've been or you don't know where they work, it's like, I'm just wondering, like, are all these family gatherings gonna spike this up again? John always gives out the candy. I'm an isolationist. Let me watch my scary movies. Yes, Janice, scary movies. I saw someone post using a PVC pipe attached to their stoop railing and sliding the candy down to the kids. Okay, that's so cute. I saw something today on TV. I watch a lot of TV, you guys, like for real. With a PVC pipe, and then they put like a balloon at the end of it, and they cut the top off the balloon. So like the top is covered from the balloon, and then you can like pull it back and like shoot the candy out at the kids like a cannon. Maybe I'll do that. Adam, do you want to come over to my mom's for Halloween and shoot candy at kids? I mean, that sounds like a great night. Okay. Let's see. We don't get any trick-or-treaters here, Bridget said. Oh, no. You know, we used to rent a condo, and we never got any there, too. And it was pretty much of a bummer. Okay, I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, you saw the PVC pipe thing on Facebook? That's funny. Did you bring all of your plants in? I did. Finally. Actually, I'm lying. I have one more. It's my Mother of Thousands and my Kalanchoe. So really two, but they're in the same pot. That needs to come in. But it's getting like really cool coloring on it. It's kind of turning a little bit pink. Oh, Adam, you said yes. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's plan on that. Maybe we'll go live and show people us shooting candy at kids. Just kidding. So what was I saying? I forgot. This is what happens when I drink, guys. Also, what is happening in my chat? Oh, my plants. Yeah, so it's getting like this really pretty like rosy color red on the tips of the leaves, and I'm like, am I killing my plant, or is it like almost like sun stress, but it's not sun stress because it's fall. So I don't know. But I'm going to bring it in this weekend because it's supposed to get down to like 20 degrees. Our neighborhood is starting a car parade where we're all going to throw candy out of our car windows. Brittany, that's so cute. It's going to be like just one big ass piñata. Like candy's going to be flying out of the car. We had our Canadian Thanksgiving this past weekend and couldn't enjoy it with everyone. Oh, yeah, I know. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends. I saw that. It's kind of sad when you see trick-or-treaters bypass your house and you bought too much candy. We bought like 2 really big bags of candy. Was it last year or the year before? Last year. And like there was hardly any kids. And the year before that, we got a ton and we didn't have enough candy. I'm like, come on. Any cool ideas for a Halloween meal? Halloween meal. No, but I watch a lot of like Halloween baking wars, so I could probably give you some good dessert tips. Brain meatloaf. Okay, you bring the brain meatloaf, Adam. Pizza skulls. Very cool. Very cool. Brain meatloaf. That would be cool because you can like pour blood over the top of it, you know? Thank you so much, Melomel. Oh my God. Why is my chat being overrun by people that aren't supposed to be here? God. Vanilla cupcakes with vanilla icing and splatter red food coloring on it like it's blood splatter. Yes. I seriously watch so much Halloween wars, like cupcake wars, cake war. Cake wars are my favorite because they be going all out. Brittany says eat dinner blindfolded and serve a bunch of spooky textures. Ooh. Gross. I made those for forensic professor in undergrad. Oh, cool. Yeah, that they have some really good ideas on those shows. Also, a really good app to use, like if you're having a Halloween party and you're looking for some like themed stuff, Tasty, the Tasty app, they have some good stuff there. I did not get a costume this year, neither did my kids. I think that our youngest is going to do Pikachu. I think. She's 11. I don't think our 15-year-old is going to dress up as anything, even though I told her that she should, or did I tell that to Mia? I told one of them they should be the girl from The Ring, Samara. It's a good one. Did you stop buying plants over the fall and winter? I feel like I won't be able to buy any plants. Not buy plants. I won't be able to not buy plants. Yes, I did. I didn't really buy a lot of plants this year. I didn't buy a lot of plants this year. It's been a tough year, like financially, but also, I feel like I am content with my plant collection, and I've been propagating a lot of plants. I've been repotting a lot of plants. Just doing like a whole bunch of stuff with the plants that I have now. So it's like, I don't really feel the need to get any more plants. I did do some trades though, but I think I'm done, yeah, because it's gonna get really cold in Chicago here. And I am terrified of like opening dead plants. Like terrified. Sorry guys, there's some friggin' trolls here. This is why I haven't gone live in the past couple of months if we're being real. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Time to propagate what I have. Yeah, and then like, I don't know. Okay, my moderators, it's Adam. He's the only moderator I have in here. But yeah. So thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. because I cannot keep up. But what was I going to say? Wait, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, plants. So, Halloween trolls. I have been loving doing trades just because of like the financial thing this year and us being out of work. It's been nice to trade with people and to get new plants that way. And if you're new to the plant community, it's a great way to build your collection up. Like if you build some friendships in the plant community, Instagram's a great place for that. Indoor Plant Jungle is another great place for that. Hey Taylor, how's it going? I'm glad you made it. Like, trades are such a great way to get plants. And your cat patches and your Hoyas. Are we talking about Adam? Adam's working hard. I know, I need to pay him. I'll pay you in plants. Oh, Adam, actually, while we're on that topic. This is your Hoya that I'm propagating for you. And the roots are ridiculous. I don't even want to take it out. Can you see all those roots? They're really fine, so I don't know if you can see them, but it's coming with me to Arizona, friend. So there we go. I can pay you that way. Even if you're not buying anything, we still need to check out that new plant shop here. Nikki, my bestie, is here, guys. Nicole Salvaggio. We've been friends since we were 5 or 4 or 6. I can't remember. Nikki, there's a couple of them actually that we have to check out for sure. What is your favorite plant you've gotten through a trade? Oh, it's probably my regale, Anthurium regale. I got it from Travis, Plants de Coupe. I don't think he's in here right now, but that plant was dead. It was dead. Like, I was convinced it was dead. I put it in sphagnum moss right before I left for Arizona, and I put it in a sealed container, misted it a little bit, and I put it in a sealed container. And I came home, Plants de Coupe on Insta, yes. And it grew 2 leaves. I was so excited. And it's so cute. It's like the tiniest little plant. I love getting small new plants that are smaller so I can watch them grow. Did I miss something? I'd love to help mod if you ever need it. Brittany, you're a moderator. Thank you. Plant IG is filled with cool people. I say it all the time. Instagram is such a great place to meet people. I'm sweating. It's really where I met a lot of people that I talked to today in the plant community, and it's just so great. It's like Among Us. Adam's getting the imposters. Okay, my kids play Among Us. I don't, like, what is it? Maybe I should look into it. Is it like is it a fighting game or no? I should probably know these things. I'm her mom. Yeah, it's a really big cutting, but I got a huge plant. Huge. I'm looking at it right now. I wish I could show it to you guys, but I can't take it down. It's gigantic. I got it as a gift, and that cutting is embarrassing compared to the size of this plant. Like, I might cut more pieces for him because like, I have so much of it. What the hell is it? Hoya? Oh my God. Adam, what is it? Oh my God, I cannot remember. The Hoya's enjoying a cold brew. Yes. Bilibata. Thank you. Haha, it's like Mafia, but in space. Great. It's a murder mystery. Zombies. Fantastic. Whatever. You guys, they have the internet. Like, gotta trust that I gotta trust these kids are, behaving themselves. Can you help with making string of turtles grow faster? Brittany, I cannot because I've killed both of mine. Yeah, sorry. I can't. I had one. It was huge. I got it from Home Depot like a year and a half ago, and I overwatered it, and it quickly got root rot. And root rot on a string of turtles is pretty detrimental because the whole plant died quickly because the roots are so thin. Then I got another smaller one to put in a terrarium and killed it. I can't wait to do Halloween next year with a 1-year-old grandbaby. Adrian, that's going to be so fun. I can't believe that you're going to be a grandma. Wait, did she have the baby yet or no? It's really fun. Let's all play a game together. Okay. Wait, of what? Among Us? Listen, like, I can't handle much more than Animal Crossing. You guys, I was completely hooked on Animal Crossing at the beginning of the pandemic, and I've tapered off, but I've gotten back on because it's Halloween. Who's playing Animal Crossing right now on Halloween? We have to play together. I paid $10 for a 3-inch pot of string of turtles. Among Us, it's super easy, I promise. Okay. My kids are gonna be like, really, Mom? Like, you had to get another game we were playing? Susie, oh my gosh, yes. So there's pumpkins. You can get pumpkins. You can grow pumpkins. I'm growing them in my backyard. I have like a pumpkin farm on Animal Crossing. Let me specify. And it's exciting. Hold on one second. Hi, I'm a new plant mom, and I'm trying to learn it all at once. Hi, Jody. Thank you for joining. You're in the right place. YouTube is a great source of information for all things plants. There's a lot of people in this thread that have YouTube channels that you can probably, like, if you have a question, just type it in YouTube, and it'll, like, someone's video is going to pop up. Is it a game console game or PC? No, I think it's an app, but somebody probably already answered that. The gamers all gave thumbs down, so everybody give this video a thumbs up. Story of my life. Thanks, Adam. I thought you meant a real pumpkin patch. That's why I had to specify, because I was like, people are going to think I literally have a pumpkin patch in my backyard. Oh my God, but goals though. Love a pumpkin patch in my backyard. I would charge people. I would like open up a pumpkin farm. Speaking of pumpkin farms, if you're in the general Illinois vicinity, I wanted to go to, oh, Nikki, are you still in here? What the heck is the name of that place that you went to? Did you guys go on Sunday? We go to Sunny Acres Farms every year in Illinois. And this year I wanted to try Benningston's. It's in Homer Glen, Illinois. And I wanted to go, and I was like, you know what? I went last year, it was free, but we went during the week. I was like, let's just go. I had Sunday off. I wanted to take the kids. So I go to look it up. Well, Nikki sends me a text, and she's like, hey, you know, you got to get tickets. So I click on it, and it's like $26 a person. I'm like, so for my family to enter a pumpkin patch, it's $125 more because of tax. Let me just tell you something. No, because by the time we get in there and we buy pumpkins and we buy taffy apples and they go down the big jumbo slide and we feed the frickin' petting zoo animals, which is my favorite part, by the way. No, because I'm going to leave there spending like $200 for what? We went to Sunny Acres. Sunny Acres Farms in West Chicago is free. It was very crowded, so I had anxiety. But they took our temperature at the door. We had to wear masks. We stayed for a little while and then we left. But I wouldn't charge people that much if I had a pumpkin patch. Oh my gosh, Brittany, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. If you want to know, Among Us, 2 players are randomly selected to be aliens secretly aboard a spacecraft. They have to eat the other players without getting caught. That's creepy. I have nothing against gamers. It's just these folks asking why Nicole's recommended. Yeah, what is that about? Thank you so much, Brittany. You're very sweet. And that's what I'm saying, Susie. Like, $26 just to walk in the door. Like, crazy. Thank you, Matthew. It is very weird that people are saying, like, that I'm being recommended in a gaming thing. I mean, whatever. But, hello, YouTube. Didn't I just say, have I mentioned how much I hate YouTube? This is why. Algorithm. Like, can the algorithm just get it right? Oh, let's talk haunted houses, you guys. Let's talk about it. So, I went to a haunted house last year. And I had I took Tia, who's my oldest. She's going to be 15. And we went to this like smaller school church haunted house, which is really weird that a church would have a haunted house, but whatever. That's a whole other topic. We went to it. And I was thinking, like, you know what? I haven't been to a haunted house in years. It's going to be fine. Like, we're going to go. It's going to be quick. It's her first haunted house. It'll be good because it won't be that scary. Like, some of these really big, old penitentiary state, like, prison haunted houses, like, I can't do that. Like, that would terrify me. So I wasn't going to take her to one of those. So I took her to this one, and it had like everything was fine. Like the scary people popping out doesn't really scare me so much. Then I came to a point in the haunted house, we get there, where it's these 2 gigantic balloon, like air is pushing these balloons together and you're supposed to walk through it. So it's really like a closed walkway with big balloons with fans blowing on either side. You walk through it and you're like pushing this balloon out of the way. It's pitch black. You can't see anything. I had a panic attack in the middle of it. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can't have a panic attack in here because you can't go back. You can't turn around and like run out. You have to keep going, but it felt like it was never ending, and they do that to like freak you out. But then of course they have those signs that say, if you have anxiety and you have issues with dark small spaces or claustrophobia, don't enter. So they cover themselves. But this was legit, you guys. It scared the crap out of me. We got through it. I was like, okay, nothing can be as scary as that. And when I was younger, I used to love scary or haunted houses. Like I would go all the time. Yeah, really scary, Matthew. So I hate people getting in my bubble, but I like haunted houses. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing your question. Oh, and sorry for hitting the phone. Okay. So, I was like, man, I wanted to take her to a different one this year. And I was like, we're not going to be able to go because of COVID. So apparently some places are still open in Illinois, but they're kind of like limiting the interaction. And obviously the characters probably have masks on under their costumes, which like I could barely breathe with one on, like without a costume on. So I can only imagine. But we found a haunted house that is a drive-through haunted house. And I think I saw somebody, I heard about a drive-in theater wedding. Oh, okay. We have a couple drive-through haunted houses set up around us. Brittany, yes. So there's a drive-through haunted house in Elgin, Illinois. If you're in Illinois, in like the Chicagoland area, this is like 35 minutes from the city. I bought tickets to go. And I'm going to take Mia and Tia, and we're gonna go on Saturday. I'm so excited because you get in your car and you just drive through it, and it's in the middle of this big like super tall tree wooded area, so it's probably pitch black. And according to the reviews, there's like stations along the way, but then there's also like scary people just hiding out, and I'm really excited. Nicole, I just found out Bly Manor is real. What? Wait, Bly Manor is a real castle near in Washington? Wait, the actual manor is like a castle that you could visit? That's cool. That's really cool. We have an old slaughterhouse in Tucson turned haunted house that's supposed to be 10 in the country. I won't go. Ivy. Same. Same. Let us know how it goes. Are sold out already. So there was only like 10 slots open. Fancy Panda. I love your name, by the way. And it was for 10:45 at night, which is a little late. Like, your girl's old. I like to be in bed by like 9:30 p.m. the latest. But whatever. Anything to spice up 2020, guys. You know what I mean? Yes, Lakewood, Washington. I can post a link after the live. Yeah, post it in the comments, Jen. That's so cool. If anybody's in that area, I bet they'd like to go. I would just like to visit that lake. No spoilers, because some people haven't seen it in this group, so no spoilers, but you're watching Bly Manor on Netflix with your daughter. Yeah, Brittany, we were talking about it earlier. I watched it with my girls too. We loved it. It was so good. Oh my God, the French Quarter at night is a haunted house to me. Okay, I've heard a lot of stories. I visited New Orleans back in March of 2019, and I heard so many stories about the French Quarter. Like stuff that like shook me to my core. Like it's for real haunted. For real. I don't want to watch, I'll get paranoid. I'm not too far from Elgin. Maybe I'll go. Cilia Blue. Yes. Elgin's like 30, 35 minutes for me. I'm in the city, but I'm not like downtown Chicago. But it's not that bad of a drive. So I think I'm going to go. Well, we are going to go. But that's the reason like I was like, yes, thank God there's something around here. Because there are some of those, like I said, like old state prisons that are like abandoned that they turn into haunted houses, or there's another one that's like an old hospital. I don't mess with stuff like that, guys, because chances are those places are for real haunted, and I do believe in ghosts. So you just started episode 6, Sasha and Adam. Adam, I'm so curious to know like what you think of it. We'll have to have a talk about it. It's so good. The LaLaurie Manor is a very sad, horrifying story. LaLaurie. Oh, I have to look that up. I have never had an... Okay, I'm lying. Should we do ghost stories? This is right on brand for the month. So, LaLaurie was an American Horror Story. Oh, you know what? I've been wanting to get into American Horror Story, and I said I was going to start it like a couple months ago. Because I think they're all on Netflix, right? But I never did. Now would be the time. Because it's Halloween. Okay. Who wants a ghost story? It's not really all that scary, but... I'm really bummed that I'm out of wine. Watch American Horror Story. Coven's the best. All in New Orleans. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start watching American Horror Story. There's some really known actors in that show too, right? From what I hear it's really good. And aren't they still making like new series? Like every season's different? Okay, scary story. So the house I grew up in, I I was born in an apartment. My parents bought a house when I was 4. And Sarah Paulson, yes, she's amazing. I love her. She's Ratchet, Nurse Ratchet in Ratchet, which I haven't seen yet. I'm going to watch it with my mom in Arizona. Anyway, when I was 4, we moved to a house. My mom, bye Adam. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on, for real. I love you too. Thank you so much for being a moderator. I appreciate it. Everybody go buy a hat from Adam, because just do it. You'll thank me. Okay. So when I was 4, I moved into a house with my parents. Obviously I was 4. And my mom's name is Carol and my dad's name is Tom. My dad. My stepdad's name now is Ted, which you probably have seen my videos and heard me talk about, but my dad's name is Tom. So we moved into this house and we were looking at it. We were like doing a walkthrough. Parents were pretty sure they were going to buy it. And then they went downstairs into the basement and there was like this stack of books on this random shelf. And it was like the only thing that was down there. It was really weird because there was no furniture. It was like empty, but there was this one shelf with like a few books, maybe like 10 books. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, good. I'm glad. Dizzy Lizzy. I'm excited to watch that. So, they're looking at these books like the whole time the realtor's talking to them. And I mean, I'm little, so I don't remember this. My mom told me the story. And my dad goes and is looking at the books. My mom's talking to the person and he grabs a book off the shelf. And the first book he grabs off the shelf says, excuse me, the author's name was Tom something. And it said, this book is left to my wife, Carol, which was really freaking weird that those were my mom and dad's names, right? So he like showed my mom and she's like, oh my God, I must be meant to be. I would be freaked out by that. I don't know about you guys, but I would be freaked out by that. I'd be like, put the book back. We're going to go look at some other houses. But anyway, they got the house. So fast forward to when I was like 12. Nikki, are you still here? Because I'm about to tell a story of our childhood. Dang it, I'm out of wine. Okay, it is a ghost story. So, Nikki, if you're still here, say yes, because this is going to get funny if you're here. Anyway, you could catch it on the replay. So, fast forward a few years, I'm like 12 years old, okay? I'm in the basement, and I'm playing, me and my friends, well, who's my sister now was my friend then. My mom ended up marrying her dad. Very long story. But the new Hill House sucks so bad. No, it doesn't. I'm appalled. It's so good, guys. Don't listen to this person. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So anyway, your mom's so cute. So I'm downstairs and I'm playing games with my friend, and my mom had a very old, like one of the original Ouija boards. Y'all already know where this is going. So she had an old Ouija board, and it was like, it was like, I grew up in the 80s, 90s. So like we had like a stack of board games at all times. I'm sure everybody did. We had Perfection, we had Operation, we had a Ouija board, which was randomly in there. And we're like, okay, let's play with the Ouija board. You know what? I take that back. I think we might have been like 10. I think we were younger. I think we were like 10. So we didn't know how to play this. And there's no directions in the Ouija board. Like, I don't know if you guys have a Ouija board, but that's the first thing I noticed. Like, there's no instructions. Like, are you supposed to just know what you're supposed to do with this? Especially at 10 years old. I know, Janice, but I can't change the past. So Ouija boards are real. Those should be sold to kids. We didn't buy it. It was my mom's from like the 60s or 50s. If she's in here, I'm totally telling her age. But anyway, so we don't have one now. So we took it out, we're playing with it, and we're like, oh, what are we supposed to do with this, And we just put it on the board, and I put my hands on it, and like I feel like this little vibration. And I'm like, does this thing have batteries? So like we're looking at it and we're like, what the heck? Okay, I skipped a step. A few years before then, when I was like maybe 8 years old, I remember my dad telling me a story and he said, he's like, listen, he's like, you know, if you ever hear anything or he was kind of big into stuff like that. Like he said he didn't believe in ghosts, but I knew he did. It was like a defense mechanism or something. He was like, if you ever see, just let me know. Let me know if you ever see or hear anything weird. And I was like, why? And he told me that the reason that they got the house for a great price was because the guy, there was an old couple that lived there, and the husband, the old man, died in the basement. Okay? Creepy. You don't tell that to an 8-year-old. Okay? Like, you just don't do that. So anyway, I didn't know if he was like messing with me, because my mom was the type of mom to watch scary movies with me when I was little. Like, that's how I grew up, loving scary movies. So I didn't know if like they were just messing with me, but it shook me to my core. So I was like, okay, great. So we bought a house that an old dude died in, whatever. So I was younger though, so I was just like, whatever, Dad, okay, fine, I'll let you know. So back to the Ouija board experiences, which is a couple years later. I'm like, does this thing have batteries? So I'm like looking for batteries, and I was like, guys, I was with my friend Nikki, who apparently is not in here anymore, and my now sister, Alana, and they're like, what do you mean does it have batteries? Clearly doesn't have batteries. Like, the thing is like this thin, and it's like hollow on the side. So like clearly there's no space for batteries. But I was like, it moved. Like, what is this thing supposed to do? And we were young. Like, we didn't know what a Ouija board was. The tongue with the nails is the stop liars. Did y'all lie to the wrong witch? Cody, I'm going to make you a moderator if you're okay with that. Hi, Cody. I don't know when you popped in, but okay. So I'm like, well, whatever. I don't know. I just felt it like vibrate. So I don't know what the heck happened, like, but it vibrated. So I don't know, maybe like when you touch it, like it vibrates, and I don't know what it's supposed to do. So like the Ouija board is weird. Like, it has like all the letters on. If you've seen a Ouija board before, if you're in this group and you haven't seen a Ouija board, like, what bubble are you living in? But good. Don't look it up. Don't get one. Don't do it. Hello. Hi, Connie. Is it magnetic? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But this was like the old one, like the little cursor thing with the little mirror was plastic. Like, well, I don't know what a new Ouija board looks like. I don't know if they've changed how they are over the years, but I will never buy one. So I don't even know if they still sell them. If you recently purchased a Ouija board, leave it in the comments. I'm curious. You're supposed to close the Ouija board portal. So anyway, so they were like, oh, well, I want to touch it. I want to see, like, I don't know, maybe it's a game, like you're supposed to get across the border. So we didn't know. So we all put our hands on it, and it like started literally moving around the board. And like, this is some scary movie shit, but it really happened. And I was like, stop. Like, are you moving it for real? Because there's no batteries in this. And they're like, no, we're not moving it. I think they still sell them at Target. You can get them on Amazon. Oh God, guys, don't buy a Ouija board. Like, I'm dead serious. Dead serious. But anyway, so like, we were little, and I vaguely remember this happening, like it just moving around. And when you think about like 10, 11-year-olds playing with this, like, we're not going to know, you know, we didn't know what it was about. So like, we're not going to lie and be like, no, I didn't move it. Like, you know, so, but you have to say goodbye. Also, repeatedly going between certain letters is demon trying to gain power. Oh God, Cody, good Lord. So yeah. So, and we were kids, and like, those demonic forces tend to prey on young, innocent souls from the scary movies I see. I don't know. Cody, you tell me. Dang. There was a drip. He didn't, so we don't know. We don't know what he said, strange disposition. That's why I said this isn't that scary of a story. But it's like, it really did happen. And thinking back on it, it was crazy. So we were like, let's put it away. Like, we're going to put it away because we don't know what's going on. We put it away. It wasn't raining outside. It wasn't storming. And literally, as soon as we put it in the box, this loud, giant thunder crashed. It sounded like a tree fell. It was so loud. And we were like, ah! We ran upstairs. And my mom was like, what are you guys doing down there? And I was like, I don't know. We played with your, I think I called it like a Ouija because I didn't even know what it was. I was like, we played. Nikki's still here. She's like, what are you guys doing? Why are you playing with that game? You're not supposed to be playing with that. I was like, then why do you have it, Mom? You should watch the TV show Evil. It'd be up your alley. Ooh. We had one growing up, don't know where it got to. And I feel like people have these like Ouija boards growing up, but then it's like, whatever happened to that Ouija board? You know what? She probably sold it in the garage sale. Like, if I could guess, she sold that shit in a garage sale. But, like, you don't throw them away because they'll just come back. Snowy 2K, if you're here from, like, some gaming site, apparently, I'm being, like, recommended to gamers tonight. I don't know, but you can feel free to click out. This is a plant channel, but I'm telling scary stories. Maybe she burned it. I don't know. Oh, they come back. No, I'm not saying that. I'm like basing that off of like The Conjuring. You know how the doll comes back? I don't know. But anyway, that was my scary childhood story. It was creepy. But there was an old man died in my basement. There was definitely a book left to my parents. That house was clearly haunted. Clearly haunted. I remember waking up one morning when I was little. Oh, it was probably before I was 10. And I remember seeing someone like floating above my head. Like I was laying down in my bed on my back, and then there was somebody like floating above my head, and I like couldn't breathe, and then I gasped for air and it went away. That's like the most ghost I've ever seen in that house though. Mr. Fry! Nikki, yes, his name was Mr. Fry. Oh my God, you have such a good memory. I totally couldn't remember his name. Yeah, Nicole Salvaggio is Nikki. It was a crazy house. Like if I really think hard about stuff that went down in that house, I mean, my parents got divorced. Who knows if the house had anything to do with that? Probably not. Sleep paralysis. It might have been that. But like I didn't experience anything more than that. Like it was just that one time. So I don't know. I don't know if it was like, maybe there were spirits in the house, but they weren't like evil spirits, because I'm sure I would have experienced way more if that was the case. But it was an old house. Like it was probably built in like the early 1900s, if I could guess. Because you tormented me as a youngster with all that stuff. I was telling the Ouija board story. Do you remember the Ouija board story of us playing it in the basement? Maybe not. Scary stories with a twist. The mystery of the dying monster and the seriously. It's a good thing you were too young to be paranoid. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like if I really think maybe more stuff happened, but I was too young. Like I left the house when I was like 17. So who knows? Stiff as a board. Is that the like light as a feather, stiff as a board from The Craft? I love the movie The Craft. Did it work? That's scary. Also, thrips are the scariest. Okay, guys, this was really, really fun, but I went over the time that I said I was going to be on here for. So I'm going to head out. Do you guys have any like last minute things you want to tell me or say or ask? That's crazy, Celia Blue. I think I remember trying to play that with one of my other friends when we were little, because The Craft came out, what was it, like early 90s, and I think I learned it from that. Oh, and then there was Bloody Mary. That was fun. That never worked, but that was fun. But anyway, maybe we'll do another scary story night. That would be fun. thank you so much, guys, for joining me here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Adam for being my moderator and blocking quite a few people from my channel. Thanks, everybody. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys logging on and hanging out with me. I know it's been a few months, but maybe I can get back on here maybe within the next couple of weeks and kind of hang out. Oh, wow. I have a feeling y'all got some scary stories to share. Maybe we'll get on when I'm in Arizona. That'll be fun, right? And do like a scary story night. All right, guys, have such a good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. All right, let's see.